Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cornercade. I'm Danny, and guys, we got a cool show to talk about tonight. To chill and chat on a Thursday. We're just messing around on the Let's Go show. I figured I'd fire something up. My wife wanted to go to bed a little early. We got the kids down, and I was like, you know what? She told me to go stream. She wants to watch Murder Mysteries and be alone. So I'm here with you guys tonight, but don't worry, we got some stuff to talk about still. Been going hard in the paint as far as content, guys. We came out with a Golden Tee review. Go check that out if you haven't already. Plus, on that same day, guys, we were talking huge buy stuff store arcade news, guys. We have a lot to talk about on just that alone. It's gonna be some fun stuff. Plus, one of my buddies made a cool purchase, so we're gonna talk about that a little bit. I wanted him to kind of come on to share that news with you, so we'll see if maybe he can come on or not. But and also we got some fun other stuff to talk about. It's arcade talk as always, guys. But before we start, let me see if we can kind of bring you guys in the building here. Let me do this, that, and the other. Restream did this like update, and look, now I'm like this now. So okay, like whatever. Let's see. Let's scroll all the way at the top like we normally do, guys. Let's see here. Jason, we got the eyes. I assume that's because we just threw a show up an hour ago. Normally, you guys are used to me putting these out weeks in advance, right? All jokes aside. Grimes saying NBA Jammed is rigged but still fun. Yeah, trust me. NBA Jam is like that, and so is NFL Blitz. You should see me sometime. I should just put a camera up when I'm playing, like, because I'm going through season mode on Blitz 1. Eventually, I'll get to 99 and 2000. But you should see me when I'm playing this. I'm just like, what the? Are you kidding me? Like it'll be like a random fumble or interception, and then they'll like block my field goal. Anything in the fourth quarter with like 30 seconds left is just like up for grabs, dude. It's horrible. And NBA Jam same way. Those are the ROMs that they're rigged on purpose. Essentially, you got to try to kind of beat it a little bit because they're meant to take your quarters, much like Dragon's Lair, how it's so hard. And I love that Arcade1up actually got like the real ROMs though. At the end of the day, that is the real challenge of just being in the arcades, just like it used to be. So 100% agree with you on that one, man. Retro Roofers in the house. Let's freaking go. That's right, man. Let's go. We got 31 people in here tonight, guys. Give this video a like if you haven't. 100% helps to support the channel, as always. Damian Williams is in the house. Okay, they got to order pizza this time. You love that. It tells me, hey, I threw out the X-Men 97. We'll get to that. We'll get to that a little bit later in the show because there might be some ordering tomorrow. We'll just put that. You're 100% right. If Mrs. Cornerkey was watching this, she thinks the flavors this week, though, kind of stink for crumble. I think there's like 3 that I would order. I don't know, but yeah, when they have banger flavors, you got to order them. It's so good. Big Lex is in the building. What's going on, man? That's a new name. Welcome to the Cornercade. Here we go. Love it. Love it. Provolone Joe, let's go. Another new name to the Cornercade. I love the new names. I always love seeing the familiar faces, but in order for us to grow and get out there to everybody, we need new people to stop by so you guys can become regulars too. Damian Williams, 100%. We got Gramps Arcade saying, let's go, man. Oh yeah, dude, the song bumps. Hold on a second. Because I love you guys, okay? I love everybody in the chat. So tomorrow it's scheduled to do an unboxing. Well, because I love all of you guys, if you think that bumps, I'm going to show you a sneak peek of what I've been working on. Now, I wanted to keep this a surprise, but because I love you guys, let me just show you what I've been doing real quick. Let me bring you down. Let me just pause this intro real quick. I don't know why Restream does this. There we go. Okay, where am I at? Okay, guys, put your earbuds on, turn the music up. If you're listening to a sound bar, get that shit cranking. Cause check this out, guys. All right, that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. On the sneak peek, guys. That's all you're getting. Tune in tomorrow, guys. I could watch that over and over. I was messing around with some editing software, guys. Let me know what you think. I made all of that. That's all made. That's not. I didn't steal that from Capcom. Arcade1up doesn't have that. Marvel Studios doesn't have that. That's all the Cornercade. So that's a sneak peek of what's hopefully going to go down tomorrow. Going to have some fun there. But let me scroll back here to the chat. Let me bring you guys back in the building. I think if I do, okay, that's a new look too. Stream is all over the place. Like, this is I gotta get used to this whole. They like updated this thing, and I don't know what's going on now. So I gotta get used to this here. But let's catch up here. Let's catch up. Where we at here, guys? I got Prince Vinny. He say, "What's up, Danny? How are you? Doing good as always. Thank you for stopping by, man." Big Lex saying, "What up, bro? What's going on?" Let's see. TK Magic Shop, new subscriber, but I'm back. Well, I'm glad you stayed, man, because sometimes they don't always hang around. They kind of just come and they go. But I'm glad you're here right now. James hates everything. Right account now. Okay, looks like he was on a different account, so now he's on his James account. Hey, James, do me a favor. Like, if you haven't, sub to both accounts. That'll help us. We're on the road to 2K, guys. 200 away from 2K. Really excited about that, guys. All right, a Pizzaholic. I mean, come on now. Haunt Arcade is back. Thank you so much, man, for coming back again. Addicted to Arcade1up is here. What's up, everybody? What's going on, man? All right, Jason said, "I came for the blind faith and enthusiasm, but I stayed for the pepperoni pizza." Now, what is it? What does everybody like pepperoni pizza wise? Do you like the regular crust, do you like the pan, like the thicker deep dish, or do you like the New York style? Let me know because I love them all. I eat them all different ways. Great, fold it up, the New York slice, so good. Thin crust is amazing, but then it's always good to have that big thick lasagna style slice too. That's always good. Thor KC is back in the building. What's up, Corner K party people? Let's go. That's right, guys. Let's go. Let's see here. Damian William, Danny, I know you got bars. Drop that corner K track for the first time. I don't think so. Damien, you like that? Did you like it? Oh my god, I made that, bro. I made that. Like, the mind is a powerful tool, my guy. When you can sit down, lay in bed, chill. And I made that on my phone, guys. On my phone. I was like, when I played it back, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a banger. The thing that sucks, guys, is that's a one-time use because there's some special things in there that we're editing and doing. So once you see that for X-Men 97, you will never see that again. So come tomorrow for the unboxing, 100%. Hopefully, that's if UPS can come through. We need UPS to come through tomorrow. Let's see here. Mike Cockert says, my wallet needs a few weeks to rebound. I dropped nearly $400 in the Golden Tee New Wave Toys bundle and just pre-ordered DR Classic Mini for another $400 also. Whoa, Mike Cockert is making some big arcade purchases, so I love that. Yeah, that Golden Tee New Wave Toys bundle is really cool. It's going to be really exciting. Got to let us know when you get your hands on that trackball what that's all about, man. That little control deck, it's going to be pretty cool. And I said the portability of that thing is going to be awesome. You can put that on a 150-inch screen. You can put it on a 65-inch. You can put it on a little monitor. You can do whatever you want with it. You can bring it with you. You can bring it to parties, events, friends' house. You can't do that with a 1-Up or anything else. So I really do like the portability of what they got going on there. Prince Vinny, I can't give away my secrets like that. Come on now. Got to keep it hush hush. Let's see. Pred says, love the new space. Can't wait to see you fill it up. Pred, that looks like a new name. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. Yes, so the expansion it's here, but we need to start filling things. And the way Arcade1up is moving and grooving is, my wife was saying today, she's like, guys, look, they're having these contests because nothing's coming. So they got to do something. Like they'll put the furniture in the toilet kind of thing, and the arcade, it's a bunch of bologna sausage. They got nothing coming, so they need to do something. They just need to keep interest and they need to keep themselves relevant. So that's a little scary. But in our first topic tonight might not be too scary because one of my favorite games that I have fallen in love with since revisiting the arcades is Super Sprints. So we'll leave it as that. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's see here. Grams is saying your video is pausing occasionally since you moved the cornercade. Saying my video is pausing. That probably because my internet stinks. Well, no, let's see if I can make an adjustment real quick. Okay, Ethernet cord is all plugged in. I run on an i5 processor. I probably should be on an i7 for you computer nerds. Running 32 gigs and I run 16 gigs. So i5, 16 gigs, barely getting by. As we progress, that's kind of like the goals that I want, because I've noticed when I click on a video, it doesn't hit right away. It takes the computer's like, wait, what are we? Okay, we're playing that. Okay, cool. It's like it's a 5 second relag, so kind of sinks there. Let's see. Provolone Joe says, I think that sneak peek blew the speakers off my new LG 65-inch TVs. I told you, crank it up, man. That thunderstorm hits. I absolutely love it, man. I love messing around like that. It's really cool. I love showing my creative side. Let's see here. Super Fab says, a Marvel hint. Wolverine says, let's effing go. You know what I really wish I could do? And Chad, help me out. We got 48 people in the building. What do you think? Do you think I'm allowed to use the X-Men 97 theme song in this, or will I get a copyright strike and I'll have to mute it? Let me know in the chat, guys, because I could rework this and put the X-Men theme in there, which would be even more dope. Trust me. Let's see. Jason saying, hey, I eat them all. I eat every slice no matter what. No discrimination there. And same with Prince Vinny. I love New York slice. A big New York slice is great. Yeah, and that's the thing. Yes, my feed, it runs smooth here, but it seems like it's stuttering, which is weird because it didn't matter because I'm hardwired in, so it doesn't really matter where we're moving and grooving. But that sucks. I wish my internet was stronger. I wish it was stronger. Let's see here. Yeah, the pepperoni pizza. Yeah, that's from. Well, they have a couple places offer it, but like Pizza Hut offers that the most there. Sartan, let's go, dude. That's a new name too. Let's go. Where are these new names coming from? I appreciate all the new names coming in, guys. Please tell me you subscribed to the channel and you've given this video a like. So the rules of the thumb here is it's very easy to just hit that like button. That's all you guys need to do, and it helps support the channel so much that we're getting new names and new faces and new opinions in the chat, and I absolutely love it, guys. Okay, so yeah, it is my connection. So I'm sorry, guys. You're pausing every 5 to 10 seconds or so on your connection. Well, that stinks because this is what we got to work with. So hopefully, guys, you can hear me still, but I just don't know if the video's coming through here. But we're going to try to make do as best we can. And Graham is saying you're going to get a copyright strike. Bummer, because that would have been cool to use that intro for sure. Okay, let me just check something real quick. Since we're talking about internet connections and whatnot, let's go over to the Cornercades page here, and I'm gonna play the show real quick, and I just want to see, and you can't see. Well, maybe I could share my screen. Well, I don't want to do that, right? But okay, it doesn't look like I'm. Oh yeah, I'm kind of stuttering a little bit. I bet you this is prime time for people to be on the internet. That's probably why. Ah, yes, there's a glitch in the Cornercade matrix. I'm so sorry, guys. It might be my internet right now. It's not the best. Yeah, I'm sorry. High scores on tap is here. I'm sorry, guys. The feed is skipping. It's Spectrum Internet. I got 300 megs. That's it. Hopefully, maybe someday we can upgrade to the 500 megs. And it says it's doing it to me yesterday too. Well, that stinks. Maybe I got to get an Eero mesh router. I think that would help. Think that'll help hog the internet a little bit more. Yeah, you can see it on the replay here. I'm watching it right now. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm supposed to be in 1080, so I don't know why it's broadcasting. And there we go. It's broadcasting, I guess, in 720, but now it's 1080, so it should be good. Oh man, but yeah, I'm hardwired in, guys. How would I have a problem though if I'm hardwired in? Oh God, look at we got Papa John's in the house. We're talking about pizza, and Papa John's is in the house. Let's go. All right, let's see here. Jason says some routers distribute better than others. Not sure which brand or router you have. So we just had the stock Spectrum stuff. It's like the Wi-Fi 6. I know Wi-Fi 7 is coming out. 300 megs. I think maybe I should try to get an Euromesh network. I don't know. Yeah. The weird thing is you can hear me fine, but then the video skips around. So I don't know what would cause that. If it's the processing in the computer, if it's the internet. I figured if it was the internet, wouldn't it be both? I don't know. It's weird. Maybe just close your eyes and imagine a picture and just chill. That'd be funny. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Papa John's is a new sponsor of the Corner Cake. Yeah, I wish, right? Oh, Haunt Kate is giving me some advice here. Check to see if you have something on your computer running that's pulling GPU priority. I don't have anything, but if I were to check that, is it control? It's not control alt delete, is it? What's the combo for that? I forgot. It's like control shift function. Help me out. Well, Prince Vinny, I got a 2050 graphics card, so it's not the greatest. It is a dedicated graphics card. I wish I had something a little bit more. Well, this stinks. I appreciate the feedback, guys, but this stinks. Like, I never saw you skip in the other room. I guess that's the trade-off, right? You get a bigger arcade, but yeah, High scores on tap. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. That is another new name, but I recognize your name from the community, so it looks like Max Headroom. Okay, so oh yeah, Jason, good point. I was gonna. Oh, okay, 300 megs down, but how much up? I forgot. I got to be honest with you, I forgot. Counts for streaming as well. So hopefully everything will be okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Because guys, we're gonna bring you down. I'm gonna make me. How do we make me normal again? This new restream here. Let's do this. There we go. Boom. Okay, there's a new setting here. So let's see this. We're gonna open up. That's really confusing. Here we go. There we go. Okay, this is a new picture. This is kind of new. So guys, if you haven't seen this already, where you been at? Because this thing is dope. So guys, I want your feedback in the chat here. We have a Buy Stuff Arcade, just banger of an arcade machine. Both can be in 3/4 scale and then a little bit bigger in this guy. And this is unreal. This is the Super Sprint themed 60-in-1 multi-cade cabinet. This is really cool, guys. I want to know in the chat if you would want this. Let's take money out of it because this thing is $4,000. Take money out of it. Would you get this? Would you get this? It's 26-inch Unicom monitor. High scores on taps. Like, dude, I love this. Like, this is cool, man. This is cool stuff right here. And dude, Super Sprint is one of my faves. Like, such a simplistic 80s racing game. This is where it's at, man. I was just blown away by the quality, everything. The only thing that sucks is that this doesn't have a light up marquee. I'm gonna get it. The original Super Sprint cabinet didn't. But yeah, he's like, dude, I'd buy it in a heartbeat if I had room. Honcade says I want this. Grimes says I might have to sell my car to buy this. Addicted Arcade1up says that version is too big. The games version on the pedal stream. So, guys, you know your measurements. What's Time Crisis coming at? How tall is Time? Is that 75 inches? Because this is 71 inches tall and 43 inches wide. So it's about the size of two Arcade1up. So I don't know. I even think this would look pretty good in your game room, still with your 1-ups in there. Mike Hawkert says, I got the Buy Stuff, TNT stand, and a large screen and their pedestal. So for me, just adding a third wheel pedestal kit is perfect for $8.99, and that would be cool. Like a lot of you guys already have stuff going on. You already have this that you can add toward other cabs. But I'm wondering now. So my big question, and when the video gets to that, because they're gonna have several options than this guy, guys. Yeah, I mean, you do love Super Sprint. I mean, this is such a cool thing for a time that nothing's going on right now. I mean, this has our attention because this is something different and something cool. I think it might be able to, Honcade, because they're getting still like the list finalized for all of that. So we'll see. I don't know. It's a 60-in-1. I was sold, guys, at Super Sprint. Just do Super Sprint. I was sold with that. If you're gonna throw an off road, maybe a couple other Super Sprint games, more the merrier. But I was literally sold with just the one game, and like the looks of that thing, it looks so cool. Chris says she's a good looking but pricey piece of ace. I would love it to convert my ALU instead for cheaper. Yeah, and that's an option. So that's another option that you guys have. Now, I would love to do an Arcade1up version, and my biggest question is like for the Shinku Hadouken, for example. Perfect. It's got the black team molding trim. Will that be ready to go for that? Because they show it kind of with the swan design. Will there be graphics specifically printed for like the midway style cookie cutter body style that they have as they put everything in now? That is my question, like for you, chat, and for the guys over at Buy Stuff, because that would be really cool. Boofman says, I used to have the real 2-player championship Sprint arcade. Yeah, that's the one. Championship Sprint has the light up marquee. Lots of nostalgia for it, but it was a beast to move in and upkeep. The Buy Stuff Sprint is coming home in some form. So he's all in on this one for sure. And it's cool that the pre-order price is a little bit cheaper. There you go. There's your At Games Legends conversion kit. So Chris Nooner, you're right there, ready to go. This would be a cool option too if you're just having you don't have Arcade1up, so you just want a cool little racing cab thing. Now let me just stop this real quick. Let me just pause this guy right here. So this is where my eyebrows went up. So I want to do this. Now, it's not going to look like this because again, it'll be in the Shinku form. And I'm hoping that there's a light up marquee option. I don't know. Are they going to give you a slide in feature? I don't, there's a lot of questions that I still have. And this right here for 500, we did get confirmation that this is just the wheels and the brains. And the pedals. So this wouldn't be any type of graphics, any type of light up marquee, any type of bezel trim or anything like that. So one could, it could be then $750, $800 to do something like this. It's cool. I don't think, guys, I got to be honest with you. I don't think I can pass this one up. One up, get it? I don't think I can pass this one up at all. I think I got to go all in. I got to tell Mrs. Cornercade knows how much Super Sprint is dope. I think I got to just go all in and get it. There's some times where I'm like, it's a little pricey, a little out of my range, but I think for this one, guys, I gotta go all in. It's Super Sprint. Just look, we talked about this on the show, guys. If you watch the show, we've talked about this, numerous times within our podcast shows. I think this is the one that I gotta just say, you know what? Screw it. I just gotta get it. Let's go. Addicted to Arcade1up says, Danny, graphics won't be an issue because you can keep those for just about anyone. Make a deck that fits the cabinets. True, that's very true. For this, for the middle kick plate here, let's see. So you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. So for this section here, I probably just leave that black anyways. So maybe that'll cut costs a little bit. If I don't buy any bezel arts, because the Shinku, it's just black, I believe. Or no, maybe they have the Street Fighter characters on there. Damn. So I might have to do that. But yeah, I mean, I could sort of just, if I just get the marquee slide in, I get the side art, and then I get the riser art. It'd be interesting to see if they would make this for a deluxe, and then you got the side panels here. If that'd be interesting. So it's going to be interesting things at the end of the day as we creep closer to the end of 2024 to see really where that's at. So they're going to make a 2-player, and that's the one you got to get. But if you just do a 1-player, they got that too. And this is a really cool option as well. If you just want to do the 1-player, it'd be a couple $100 cheaper. And then they just have the pedestal mount. So they give you so many options, though, affordable. And I love this. I love what they're doing, and I want to see more products like this. Don't stop at Super Sprint kind of thing. T-Press, thank you so much for stopping by. We only got 23 likes, guys. We got nearly 60 people in the house. I need you to do me a solid and just hit this like button. Let's go, guys. Garage Gamer says, Corner Arcade is buying 2. Let's go. No, I'm only getting 1. I would love to own this thing right here. That would be the creme de la creme, of just wow. You get that Unico monitor, the attention to detail, how they add the bezel around here. They make this look like a CRT, the corners of it, just absolutely phenomenal. They did a banger job for just a handful of guys working for this company. It's really awesome. Yeah, I wasn't expecting any of the Chris. I got to be honest with you. So was definitely not expecting this from them. Hopefully, there'll be other options to expand and we'll get more stuff like this. 100%. Keep it coming. Don't stop at all. Provolone Joe says, never had something that big delivered. I would love the Super Sprint, but knowing my luck, they would have it delivered while I'm at work and it'll get rained on or something ruined. And I work retail life. Yeah, 100%. I guess I'm lucky that my wife stays at home for right now, so she doesn't miss a package at the door. But yeah, 100%, man. This thing is gonna ship freight and it's gonna need a signature, and it's gonna be 500 to ship, dude. It's a big, bad beast of a machine and pixelated. Get the 4K pinball. I mean, that's him and the 4K is gonna be half this price. With that SFF kit, kind of thing. So I don't know. It's man, it's pricey. I want to see the $399, $499 section of home arcade. But yeah, it's getting big, and it's getting big expensive too. Thor KC is saying all in as in getting the full size 3-wheel. Oh no, I wish I wish I had this kind of money. Are you kidding me? That would be really, really cool. Yeah, make sure you get that 19-inch screen as well. Not a bad option. I think you stick with the 19 inches on the shooters because if you start putting them in this, that, and the other, you're just gonna have to do your whole arcade, and then you're like, if you're like me who got 21, arcade one ups, you're gonna have to put them in. I mean, what's 21 times 200 and change? I mean, you're looking at like 2 grand. So it's a lot. That's a lot for just upgrading to a 19 inch. I mean, 2 grand. I'm like almost all in on the super sprint right here. Let's see here. Thor KC says, I have an extra yoga peasant cade that I would love to turn into a super sprint. So all your older arcades, think like a Rampage cab, for example, would be a great little swap in. Now, the only reason I don't like those swan design styles is because they're a little short. They're 57 inches tall. These ones that you see behind me, like the MVC2 here, that's 61 inches tall. So it's a little bit bigger, a little bit more badder. That's why I'm hoping that there's a kit that goes into that, for example. Mike Hawkers is saying, I'm all in on the pedestal option. I'd prefer off-road skin and a top. Like, that'd be cool. That'd be cool option too. I'm sure they're going to give you both options because they displayed it as that. So I'm sure that it's coming. They're just showing the super sprint because that's like the main thing. Vic Vicious says, I don't like how the one-up version steering wheel blocks the lower tier monitor. Now, that's true. I kind of noticed that. I kind of want to see more because I think when you're up over playing, I don't think it's going to be as bad, but I can see where that could be an issue. Um, Castle Ranch says, could it be so pricey because they license the artwork? This is the other thing that I asked Buy Stuff and they did not answer me. I asked them, did you guys work in collaboration with Atari? Because there's Atari logos all over this thing. Wouldn't you get sued or something? Like, you can't just use someone else's logo and sell it. So maybe there's a little bit more to the puzzle than meets the eye. That would be pretty cool. Grimes says best arcade release of the year, in my opinion. Super Sprint. Yes, I'm telling you guys, it's an underrated 80s game. Like, dude, it's so simplistic, it's so stupid, it's so cool. I love it, and I'm all in. And it's cool. Like I said, you had me at Super Sprint, but it's kind of cool that you get these other racing games that they're showing here now. All this other mumbo jumbo, they're playing Tetris on it and stuff. No, I'm good with that. I just put the racing games on there and be done with it. So like Spy Hunter would be cool on this thing. Like all those games that you guys we know we're never gonna get from Arcade1up or any other home arcade company, at least in the near future. Now you have a chance without putting a PC in this thing. Now it's got 60 racing games. It'll be pretty cool. Like look at this. It's just so cool. It's so nostalgic. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Mike Raw is in the house. It's another new name. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. It says, looks super cool, but not a fan of Super Sprint. Would love to know what other games it comes with. Yeah, so they're still making that list as we speak. That is something that Buy Stuff Store has confirmed. But the new 360 wheel, you can just keep spinning it. We still have to see where that's gonna go because we don't know what the games list would be. I'm hoping I just do all 80s racers and stuff. That'd be dope. You saw like a Ridge Racer type game on there. I don't know. I'd be all 80s racers, and I'd be happy as a clam. Like like even like pole position stuff like that. I'll take it. Who cares? Provolone Jones says I don't think enough people are talking about that 360 wheel. It looks and rivals GR's quality 100%. That's what I did say that. I did mention, I said, look, that's why this is kind of pricey at the end of the day. Could be some licensing, I don't know. But those controls, like the pedals, are not Arcade1up pedals, guys. These are much better pedals. And that wheel is much better. It looks like commercial grade at the end of the day. So that is another cool thing. Gamer Fridge, thank you so much for stopping by. He says, Danny, I need to go to bed, but I'll catch the replay. Well, we'll see you in the next one, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Give a like on your way out, my guy. Let's see here. We're not there yet, Big Vicious. We're not there yet. Let's fucking go. That's right, dude. The Dark Canuck is back. This thing is awesome. Yes, it is. That's why we're talking about it, man. This is it. Just looking at it right now, I'm just like a kid in a candy store. Let's see here. Let's see. We caught up. Castle Ranch says, "Call me old school, but if this is officially licensed, it's strangely becoming very, very interesting to me. Isn't that the whole appeal with what Arcade1up did? 100%. You're getting officially licensed real things. It's not like the Dreamcast version. We were just talking about that in the beginning of the show here. You're getting real NFL Blitz. I know there's no late hits. Yeah, I don't care about that. Me personally, now you guys could care about that. I want they improve the graphics, and as far as any other game goes, like it's officially licensed. It's fun. It's a real MVC2. It's the real Time Crisis. It's not some off knockoff or Sega version or anything like that. Like, it's the real stuff. That's what we want. We want the real stuff. We want the real form factors. We want as close to real as we can get, but replicated for the home, because I don't need a 500-pound machine. I just want something that's a replication so I can put it in my home and have fun with it. Thor KC says 3,500 for basically a real coin op, full size driving multi-cade is not a bad price. Just out of my budget since I don't have a commercial use or depositable budget for it. And I think Buy Stuff Arcades knows this. I mean, shit, you could probably sell this to, real arcades kind of thing. I think they kind of know that for the casual home buyer, yeah, you're going to get those one-offs of people who have money that can just throw it at the wall and watch it stick kind of thing. But I think for most of us, they know that this would be out of our price range. That's why they came up with 8 different other options to use it for. Chris Nooner says, and they'll have the option of an Android game box or PC. So maybe with the PC, they'll have better games that the box can't play. Yes, there's going to be a lot of options. I know you guys, if you are subscribed to the Super Game Room dudes, got the thumbnail up already. They're going to be interviewing these guys. So these are all great questions that we can, ask in tomorrow's show for them. They're going to have Buy Stuff Arcades on. And there's going to be hopefully some more clarification to all of this. But it's just, from the looks of it, it is really, really cool. Mike Hawker says, honestly, have you looked at their racing sit-down cab? I figured you prefer that. Even as a Hydro Thunder skin, you can always add more arcade versions to it with the emulation getting better. Yes, I've seen that. It looks absolutely sick. I wish, again, 2-player linked together for like a Fast and Furious sitting down, just be golden. You could upgrade to those Thrustmaster pedals. I just don't have the room for like a sit down. So I do appreciate that there's a stand up version, because it allows me in this space to still have room for it. That's like when you have a basement. When you have a basement, you can get, because it extends a lot further. Like, when you have a basement, I can make a section for like pinball where I could get the At Games 4K, where it's a much bigger machine, but it doesn't matter because it's in its own section kind of thing. Damian Williams says, Danny owning a multi-cade is crazy. I thought you didn't like multi-cades. Hey, there's a multi-cade back there. It's the MVSX. No, I like multi-cades. Well, it's your preference, that's saying. I'm not like a big multi-cade guy. That's why I said I was sold at Super Sprint, just Super Sprint kind of thing. You could have thrown, championship sprint or whatever you want on there. That's fine. And just keep it in that realm. I would have been completely sold, 100%. If you threw off-road on there, I'd be like, sure, I'll take that too, whatever. And then just kind of leave it as that. Leave it at like the 3, 4, 5 games, whatever. But it is cool that you have just an extra function for that. But it's just racing games. Like, I don't like, because again, you want to have the controls right for the right thing. So like, it'd be like the best example is like when you put Paperboy on, the MK cab, you can't play it. It's just dumb. But like Paperboy on this would make sense. You get a steering wheel, you kind of move and groove a little bit better. So I don't know. Fret Burner says, I love the new buy stuff offering. I just don't have the money or the space for it right now. I think everybody and their mom and dad would buy this if it was a little bit more affordable. 100%. Because the overall feedback, I mean, it looks amazing. Everybody loves it. I haven't heard really one bad thing about this besides the price. And that's just to be expected, I think. Thor KC says, I'm about to try booting a retried with laptop, $20 Kinank, HDD, wish me luck. Yeah, that Kinank is hard to work, man. I was supposed to do a review video on it. I contacted them and I said it's just not gonna happen. It was just way too I couldn't get the controller to connect to the computer. It was a whole bunch of a bologna sausage. Boofman says, really, WWF could have done this as a 2-player, pretty easy. Guess it didn't pass the Walmart graphics test. Yeah, I don't know if they brought this to retailers, because it was off-road was on that leaked list, I believe. So I don't know if they brought it to retailers and retailers said no or whatnot. I truly don't know. But it's disappointing because but it's disappointing in one aspect because we won't get to see it from them. But it's cool that now other companies get a shot at it and get to swing, and that. For example, like the steering wheel is going to be much better on this than it would have been on an Arcade1up, for example. So there you go. There's the trade-off. Castle Ranch says, hopefully Buy Stuff gives you the inside scoop on things as your channel has really become one of the leading trustworthy ones. Tapping out, keep up the awesome works. Thank you, Castle Ranch. I appreciate. Yes, that is one thing I will tell you is I don't report on things unless I have like 3 sources, or if I'm 1,000% sure with those 3 sources, kind of thing. So I don't go saying, "Oh, this is the new leaked list, guys. XL Frogger's coming out," when people are joking around about that. I'm not going to tell you guys that to get you hyped up and to get 2K views on my video, because it's just going to let you down at the end of the day. Like, wait, this guy's a liar. There's no such thing as Frogger XL coming out. People will joke, so you gotta really like understand what's going on. So I only report on things that are actually existent and happening and are real and factual, because I don't want to mislead anybody at the end of the day. 100%. I appreciate that comment, man. And he said, as he's leaving, he says, and one word for Buy Stuff, Afterburner, let's go. I mean, hey, if they can do this, guys, I think they can do anything. I honestly think they can do anything imaginable if they can come out with this. I mean, honestly, there's no restrictions. They're not bringing it to retailers. This is what I told Arcade1up. I said, Arcade1up, the retailers are going to bury you as a company. Like, these guys are offering this with freight shipping. You're telling me you can't do that? Like, I don't get it. Like, that's what you have to say. You have to say, I don't get it. Like, come on, man. Like, that's insane. It's like, it's insane to think about. So I don't know. What are you gonna do? Like, Arcade1up, just hopefully you'll do something. I guess the sticks. The meme says you're poking it with the stick, do something, kind of thing. But I mean, Buy Stuff Arcades is doing something. This looks really, really sick. Again, I would love to know more about that Arcade1up option, specifically for the Shinku Hadouken or a deluxe form factor cab. You talk about like Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe or something like that I can transform into a super sprint. That would be really, really cool. So that's that, guys. Let me bring this down real quick. There we go. We're bigger now. Let's bring you guys in for a second. For a hot minute, guys. Did the chat freeze, or did everybody just stop talking at once? That's what I'd like to know. Did the chat freeze? We've been having some internet technical difficulties here. Let's bring this down. Okay, so here we go. Now we got some comments flowing in. There we go. Well, this is like way too close, guys. Let's bring it. There we go. Let's bring it back a little bit. Yes, Galaga guy, this is the Corner Arcade. Thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. We're still here. Okay, good. I just wanted to check. All right. So I was gonna have one of my buddies on, but he was unable to make it right now. We still have not seen him 40 minutes deep into the show, but that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna show. I thought this was really cool, so I wanted to kind of get his take on this. But guys, let's bring this down here. Maybe we can do this again. Okay. I'll have to zoom in a little bit. But guys, look at this thing. So this is a real, not an Arcade1up or a home arcade. This is a real WrestleMania, WWF WrestleMania cab, and this thing looks gorgeous. So another Nick Madsen home run here. They got the T molding, new, like everything, the graphics. This thing is just head to toe unbelievable. Like the restoration on this thing. Look at that. Look at that. Everything is just crisp and clean and new buttons, new sticks. I mean, look at that. The new graphics. Kick plate looks gorgeous. The restoration on this thing is really unreal. And this thing looks absolutely gorgeous. And I'm sorry. I wanted to have, like I said, I wanted to have mine. Couldn't make it, but I got to talk about it still because it's here, it's live, and it's going to be coming to his house soon. So he's a lucky, lucky man, to say the least. But guys, what do you think about this WrestleMania cab? I mean, let me tell you something. If you want an arcade, like a real arcade, Nick Madsen's your guy. Like, that's the arcade hookup right there. This thing just looks stunning. It looks stunning. Can you imagine if like Arcade1up could do something like this? Or now Buy Stuff Arcades or any one of these other home arcade companies? Like, that just looks incredible at the end of the day. Yeah, Galaga. I mean, it's just so cool. Like, I get it. Just the one game. I played the hell out of this on the Super Nintendo, I believe, when I was a kid. Just so cool. So very cool, guys. Are you a fan of WrestleMania? Do you like WrestleFest better? Which would you, if you were to pick one, which one would it be? Would it be WrestleMania or WrestleFest? Prince Vinny says, "Love it. The old school CRT. This is the real arcade machine. Yeah, this is no joke. This is no joke at all. This is the real deal Holyfield." And it looks so cool. I mean, there's nothing beats playing on a real arcade. Now we've been like modding some of the buttons out. That kind of helps. Like playing on the MVC2 helps. But yeah, nothing's gonna beat that. So thought I'd share that with you guys a little bit. But again, I wanted my special guest who was going to come on the show, wanted him to explain this a little bit better. So, but yeah, okay. So we'll bring this guy down, boom, like that. Now there's one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Let's see where. Oh, it's here. But now let's see if I can get to that real quick. Okay. Oh, you can replace screen sharing. That's pretty cool. Okay, it is this, guys. This, that, these, and those. Let's do this right here. Okay, so okay, let's see here. Sorry for the talking to myself here. I want to see if I can possibly zoom in one more notch there. Okay, it's good enough. All right, so this right here, guys. So what is all this? Yes. Okay, so hold on a second. So we're gonna do an X-Men unboxing, right? We all know that that's coming. Yeah, Vic Vicious. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if my wife would like that too much, but that'd be so. Danny, look at that cab design. Take an X-Men '97 cab and mount it to a WrestleMania. I don't even know how to get yeah. People always say, "Oh, you throw a PC in it." Well, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Like, I'd have to do my research for sure. Let's see here. So yeah, okay. So X-Men '97 cab, right? This thing looks amazing. It's cool. Like I think in person it looks cool. This is another one that reminds me of like the Atari 50th, for example, where the render looks okay, but then you get in your house, you're like, oh, that diamond plate hits hard. Like it's a lot more darker than what's shown here in this picture. So it looks pretty cool. But in like the blue trim hits a lot better in person. But so we're gonna unbox the X-Men '97, but we were thinking, me and my wife were thinking, well, why don't we make it into like a Children of the Atom? Because there really is no there really is no X-Men '97 like arcade. Really, this is just more of like a a collab cab or a gimmicky cab, right? So I got a picture. There wasn't really X-Men Children of the Atom Coda. There's not. These were such conversion cabs from what I'm doing my research on. So I mean, this is what they are pretty much a bunch of hodgepodge where they put the marquee in the game and that's about it. Maybe you get a little side art right over here. Got the cursor. It's like weird. It's mirrored. So yeah. So I was thinking to myself, okay, well, what if we did like a little refresh on X-Men Children of the Atom? Now I would love to take this this PCB and encoder board and just move it to a dynamo and then call that a day because that would really look cool. I mean, I got my dynamo right here. Now looking at it in person, yeah, that would look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, like that's how you really do it. But to save a little bit of money, to save $500, I was thinking, okay, you keep it in this. Let's just keep the side art. If anything, you can always, black vinyl this part right here. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? You could. Now, the arcades are smashed up, so it doesn't really matter. But we would swap out the marquee to Children of the Atom. We hit up Joe Sabos just to see if this was even possible. And he's already making that for his store. So he must have got enough requests where he's like, shit, I'm just going to make it at this point. So he let us know that he's going to make it and we're going to check and see every day to see what's going on there. But so we'll have that marquee in there. Now I was thinking, okay, should we add purple T-molding trim, like that T-molding tape on there, or should we keep the blue? Chad, that's a question that I have for you at the end of the day. Now the buttons look like they're the same, but I was thinking about swapping them out for the real ones because me playing MVC2 with the real buttons is just unbeatable. So I was kind of thinking a color scheme of like yellow, red, and purple. I think that would look kind of cool. So we get that going there. We kind of swap them out the real buttons. And then I don't know if we vinyl Wolverine here or keep him, but I think we could just, we would light up the coin doors too. So I think that would be kind of cool at the end of the day, guys. What do you think? Like, it's like a fresher take on X-Men Coda, Children of the Atom, one of my favorite fighting games that I fell in love with this hobby. Chat, let me know what you think at the end of the day. And Provolone Joan is getting he's asking about, let's see, paid 2K for a Raspberry Pi 4-player color changing trackball, 26-inch monitor, and WrestleFest themed Arcade1up mod cab for the super sprint price. Doesn't seem that bad for the quality. Yeah, that's 2K is a lot. Yeah, a lot of these modded one ups, like they can get up there in price for sure. But yeah, it could be worth it though. When you play those games, man, it could really be worth it at the end of the day. But yeah, so what do you think? That's kind of like something that I was bouncing off to you guys. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Obviously, I want to do something with it. I mean, with Arcade1up again, not doing anything, we got to do something at the end of the day, and we got to keep the hobby going and keep it fresh. We got Buy Stuff Arcades with the Super Sprint, which is like super dope. And then this is just another form of us doing something. We'll do an unboxing of this so you guys can see it stock, and then I'll obviously do a review about it so you guys can get our take, my take on what I think about this in person. Because again, we all ribbed the Atari 50th, but when I got that in person, I'm like, you know what, this it's not bad looking cab. It had a big problem with the sight issues. This won't have that problem. This is their cookie cutter design that they're going to use. This is the new Swan design that they're going to use on every single cabinet. That they don't have an appropriate body style for, but still pretty cool at the end of the day. And I wanted to get your guys' thoughts and opinions to see if maybe, just maybe, like, hey, this could kind of look really dope. Actually, it could look really fresh. I'm trying to go after the colors of the marquee here, and the marquee is kind of like that blue, that purple blue, the reds and the yellows. I think those would be cool for buttons, and then obviously the tape. I don't know if I should tape it, put the tape trim on there as purple, or just leave it the blue. I guess I'll have to see it in person and kind of visualize what it's going to look like. But again, we'll still keep the MVC2. It'll just be turned actually. So Blitz will go in this middle row, and we're gonna put X-Men 97, I think, in the row with all the other sports titles right now. So we're gonna do a little bit of moving around in the arcade as we wait for new and exciting titles to be released. We're still waiting for it, guys. Just like everybody else, we're just waiting. But hey, guys, what do you think at the end of the day? Do you think we should do anything to this? Should we keep it stock? Like, what do you think? It brings up a good question. Like, what to do? What to do? Let's see here. Oh, this restream is okay. There we go. Boom. There we go. Now wait, I lost you guys. We got to bring you guys back. There we go. Now we got to back me up again. I got to get used to this all this presentation. Everything switched. It's like you get an update on your phone and everything just switches. Like you don't know what's going on now. Let's see here. Okay. So do you guys have anything for me at the end of the day? Do you guys want to talk about anything while we're live and in the building, still fresh? Are you guys playing your home arcades tonight? What's going on? Is the feed running better? Are we getting lag or no? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, we got Eric Bischoff in the house, so former NWO member, like with some news. I don't know. Is this true? I don't know. I don't know if this is. Let's check the old. This could be a troll job, guys. This could be a troll job. Yep, that is definitely a troll job. Let's go, Eric Bischoff. Let's go. Okay, let's see here. Where is the pinball? That's what you guys were asking a long time ago. Like, where is the pinball? We got to work on that. It's a work in progress. Well, I'm looking at some Arcade1up options. I know that's not the biggest thing, but there are some things you could do with that. Um, but yeah, as far as like 4K or anything like that, it's just they're a little bit too big right now for the aisles. So it wouldn't work for in here. Now it could work out there, but I don't know if my wife would love that. Gotta be honest with you. I gotta bounce it off her at the end of the day. Oh, let's see here. The Dark Canuck, that's a cool idea. Are you going to keep the marble cab once you get the X-Men? Yes, I'm gonna keep MVC2. I really like the looks of it. The side art's pretty cool. We just put buttons in it, like real IL buttons and cherry micro switches in there. So I'd like to keep it for a little bit. I know it's gonna be like a duplicate cab. I get all that. But my wife really wanted this one. I think in the future, if and when companies start coming out with new titles, yes, that could theoretically be on the chopping block, and we could just have our Coda cab with all of those other things because it'd be an MVC2 Deluxe at the end of the day. So, that's what that was kind of like my idea when I got it. I'm playing Tekken on a modded Street Fighter 2 now. That is really cool. You're a lucky man there. I wish I could be doing that. Thor KC says, put the coin operated super sprint in your office break room. If it gets about 18 plays per weekly, 6 times 3 player games, it will pay for itself in a year. Isn't that crazy? That's really crazy to think about that. All it's got to get is 18 plays per weekday. So 5 days, that's it. Oh, 6 days he's counting. 6 times 3 3-player games will pay for itself in a year. That's literally like insane. That shows you how much these arcade machines were ranking in back in the day. Vic Vicious says, Danny, just put the X-Men 97 PCB in the Dynamo, then get a pie and mod the 97 cabin of WrestleMania. Now, Vic Vicious, that is not a bad idea. You know, I should have, like, just looking at this thing, it's right here. You guys can kind of see it. I should have, man, I should have bought, now that I'm looking, I should have bought, like, when it was $2.99, I should have just bought another one, like, knowing that it was going to be a mod job. Stinks. Like, you don't even think of that. Like, you think, oh, man. Yeah, that kind of sucks, though. It's a good idea. That WrestleMania would be dope. Like, having that WrestleMania in that midway form factor, yeah, that'd be 100% cool. And then having Coda in, like, the Dynamo cab. They don't want to get rid of this Street Fighter. Like I said, if anything, I get rid of the Shinku Hadouken. This one just looks great. Like, this is one of the best looking arcades. Like, the form factor, the Street Fighter 2, like, in the arcade, it's one of the best looking. Provolone Joe says, Danny, what's your email? I'll go downstairs to my arcade and send you a couple pictures of WrestleFest Multicade if you want to see. 100%, man. We always want to see your home arcades, guys. So if you have home arcade tours or pictures or anything, you could definitely hit us up, guys. Our email is thecornercade@gmail.com. So hit that up and we'll always show your stuff on the show. 100%. Thor Casey and X-Men and a Dynamo cab would be awesome. Now, I know 19K Fox is doing something with, he's doing X-Men 97, but he's going to take X-Men, that game right there. He's going to take that one and he's going to put it in his X-Men 97. Now, that will be really cool because he's going to do a really good job on that. He's going to do the marquee side art. Now, you're going to have to change the buttons, though, because there's 6 buttons on there. So I don't know if he's going to fill things in or whatnot, but. Oh man, we got a $9.99 super chat, Ezekiel. You just popped in out of nowhere. I was literally clicking something else. We got Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro, stopping by. Super chat $9.99. Yes, Danny, do WrestleMania and X-Men Coda. Guys, I hold on, chat. Hold the phone here. Just stop the beat. We gotta hit this real quick one time. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to show you guys something here. I got this set up for tomorrow, but I want to show you guys something real quick. Hold on, I got an extra camera here. I'm going to show you guys something. This is just looking me dead in the eye. Also, thank you, Ezekiel, for the super chat. We always appreciate you stopping by and supporting the channel, man. Okay, I want to see if we can do this real quick. Yes, I got to get on board with the wife wanting to do that because my wife, she really wanted the X-Men, but now we got to see if she's going to even want to do that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we got to get a little higher. Hold on. Okay, this is beautiful. So look at this, guys. So I got this staring me right in the face. This is right over me right now. It's WrestleMania. Like, everything's aligning into the picture, right? It's so funny. Like, I was looking right, and I'm like, oh yeah, WrestleMania is right there. Got to do that, man. Got to do that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me move this camera out the way real quick. Special Agent Orange, you're making me do too much work on my own show. Where's my moderators, guys? Where's my moderators? We gotta, do I really gotta stop the show and kick people out, block people? I mean, do we really gotta do that? Jason Little Alien, where you at? Do I gotta wake my wife, Mrs. Corner Kid, up? Come on now, don't be doing stupid things like that. Rump, classic Trump supporter, can't even spell that word Trump. I mean, that's par for the course, pretty much, right? Grime is in the house here. Gotta have at least one multi-cade with hundreds of games on it. Well, I kind of have that, guys. Wait, hold on, right there, the MVSX. I mean, it's got all. That's how I've been playing my Street Fighter 3, my Alpha. Jeez, what other? I love to see Hammer time. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate it, guys. You know the classic people that are here. Hold on, let's just back this up real quick because Grime, you are 100% right. Chris, Vic Vicious, C North. I know you guys are veterans here. Do you want me to start handing out some more wrenches? Let me know in the chat, guys, because I know I got Jason, but Jason is literally moderating 21 shows right now. He can't keep up with everything. You guys got to know what you're doing when you're modding, though. The Cornercade is entrusting you. Damian Williams says, hire me for mod. Yeah, I'm trusting you. Got to be on top of it, man. You can't just be snoozing on the show. Big time stuff, because we're gonna have those people that want to come in and just poke it because they got nothing else to do. I mean, God, go, like Mode says, go touch some grass, man. Jeez Louise, guys, we're trying to have a show here and have some fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me backtrack this up. Hold on, Ezekiel. Hold on. I have a real WrestleMania PCB now. Ezekiel, you used to collect Arcade1ups, right? You switched over to real arcades. I don't know if you caught in the beginning in our show here that we were showing off one of Nick Madson's insane projects for that WrestleMania cabinet that he's going out to a customer. But Ezekiel, would that real PCB be able to run on a 1-up? Like, how does that work? Or do I just need to get like a box? Or I don't know how to do any of that stuff, guys. Like, I barely know how to do the buttons, for crying out loud. Let's see. Yeah, Vic Vicious says, hey, just remember who gave you this idea. This guy. I mean, you guys got me really spinning now. That could be really cool. Let's see here. Dark Canuck says, those old wrestling games are awesome. I just beat Wrestle Fest for the 1000th time. I think WrestleMania. So everybody talks WrestleFest, and there's no knock against that. They're both great games. But I think WrestleMania would be a little bit cooler. I mean, you got The Undertaker, you got Shawn Michaels, you got Doink the Clown, like Yokozuna, Bret the Hitman Hart, like how they actually they look a little bit, just more realistic, like, and you can do crazy. I think I'd have more fun playing the WrestleMania 100%. That's just me though. Jason says, what on earth are you talking about? There's a clear delay on your side. I got you. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Well, let the delay settle itself out. Apologize for the internet. I don't know what's going on. We got new people that moved in. Maybe they're hogging all the internet. Oh man, let's see. The Champagne Room. WrestleMania is pretty cool. That would be awesome to mod. Yes. Oh my god. So, man, I mean, it's cool to have these companies like a Buy Stuff Arcades, Joe Sabos, Retro 530. I mean, it goes on and on that these companies can help support you and your envisionment to mod 100%. Thor KC saying, I don't understand why Arcade1up didn't pick X-Men 97 to go into Dynamo in the first place. I don't know either, guys. I wish I could get in on these meetings and just say, what is going on? My only guess is that they are going to come out with a different Dynamo cab. Like, let's just say for Evo, for example, a Street Fighter 3, right? That's just my guess. I'm not reporting anything. It's just my guess, right? And they didn't want that Dynamo cab to ruin this Dynamo sales or anything. They're very, very hesitant since Arcade1up, they had that whole Killer Instinct Pro and Killer Instinct, 3/4 scale kind of blow up in their face. So it does kind of suck on that aspect, but that's my only guess because, yeah, it's a clear, like, just make everything in a Dynamo. Like, it's like, just screw it. Like, that cab looks so cool. They need to come out with new form factors 100%. Let's see. Yes, Jason, the usual suspects are not just taunting you tonight. Oh, they're all over the place. Let's go, baby. God, you got to think. And I always said this. I don't know what's worse, us nerds talking about home arcades and arcade love, or the people that comment on the people talking about the nerdy stuff. It's like, guys, you got to touch grass, my guys. Jeez, low wheeze. Play your arcades or something, or go do something. Like, go to a club, go to a baseball game. Like, good God almighty. As JR once said. So Ezekiel got back to my question saying, technically, yes, it's not plug and play, but yes. Holy moly, Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger. I know you're in Chi-Town. You're like 45 minutes away from me. Can you please come up here and mod a cabinet with me and Mrs. Corner K? We could do it live. We could have fun. That would be insanity. Having like the real PCB running on a 1UP, like my brain just exploded. That I would totally do that. If we could get the guts and the internals working, I can reskin that. We can find a method to the madness, dude. 720 Eric says, "Man, that super sprint is gonna look sweet in the corner cave, dude. I cannot wait. It's gonna be video galore because I want to share this experience with you guys. I gotta get those questions ironed out though. Will it be able to fit in a Shinku Hadouken? There's a lot of questions at the end of the day. How much is it going to cost? It might not even matter at this point because I want to get my hands on it. That's something new and something sweet. C North 100%. He's saying 100% right. That HS5 is king. Right now, it's just the best form factor that they have. It's really cool because it's unique, it's different. And dudes, talk about unique and different. We got Visel in the house saying sup, y'all. Love it, love it, love it. The answer is no. I will not go outside. And guys, let's go, man. We just got some breaking news. Well, what's the breaking news? Well, you're about to find out. Let's hit it again. Guys, if you're not having fun on this Thursday night, I don't know what you're doing. We are bumping it up here at the Cornercade. Visel, you just contributed 5 memberships to the Cornercade crew, man. We got Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, Dark Realm Gaming, Skyhook, Tim won, and good God, the shriek continues. Mrs. Cornercade's got another membership to our own channel. She is literally on fire. She's got a year free of memberships. It's insane. Thank you so much, man, Visel, for supporting the channel. Always appreciate it, guys. Let's keep the wheels going. Let's see. Yeah, 720 Eric saying just the wheel alone is worth it. Like that thing is arcade quality, and you're getting 2 of them. You're getting 2 wheels. Yes, she is. Unbelievable. I don't know how she does it. Thor KC says the great thing about the Dynamo Cab is that they were kind of intended from the beginning to be overhauled into any game. In my opinion, Arcade1up should take the Dynamo, replace it with the Shark Fin. Arcade1up put the first gens in. Now, unfortunately, they're doing the midway style. So if I just get my big dome head out of the way here, that is the one right there that they're doing. So this right here, this midway, that's what's going down. That's gonna be their new shark fin, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, the Dynamo would be really sweet. They need to do a lot more than just a Street Fighter 2 in the Dynamo, 100%. Let's see. Ezekiel saying, problem is, Danny, that the PCB costs more than the arcade one. Facts. Well, hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you can get this like a Dreamcast version, Super Nintendo, whatever, man, I will take it. Because when I was a kid and I remember playing the Super Nintendo version, it seemed pretty great and realistic. I don't know. I'll take it at the end of the day. That would be dope. I think having WrestleMania cap would be really cool. That's what I'm just saying. My Cockard says the news update should be safe for real news. You're turning into Dan Rather. No, I just want to have some fun with you guys. It's kind of a joke because Visel used to be here all the time, and then he disappeared for like 6-7 months, and he just randomly showed back up again. So my wife was always asking, "Where's Visel? Where's Visel at?" And then he's back. So it's always funny to do that. Chris says Arcade1up is busy filing new FCC for the Infinity Game Table. They are really going all in on this Infinity Game Table, and it's unbelievable. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's making them hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know, but it's a little scary to say the least. Because Arcade1up needs to do arcade things, not game board things. Not game board 1UP, right? It's not game board 1UP. It's Arcade1up. So none of that Infinity stuff. And I've always said this, guys. You can do all that mumbo jumbo. You can come up with a claw machine. You can do the Infinity game board. That is all handy dandy. Do it. Do the stupid contests like for the casuals. 100%, guys. But you have to then deliver. Then there better be a Dynamo Final Fight Deluxe coming out. There better be a Dynamo, Street Fighter 3 Alpha coming out. There better be some bangers coming out. There better be Robotron Smash TV coming out. Because then nobody cares about all that stuff. Like, that's all for the casuals and the kids and the people that doing whatever. that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for us and for the majority of people that want these great products, we're not looking to fit an infinity game board in like a pub table. I don't care about that. Like, I don't care about that. I mean, other people probably don't care about that as well. Senor says the Infinity table probably helps them circumvent the retailer's smaller size. New titles just can be marketed through software. Yeah, 100%. Like, because it's not taking up a lot of shelf space, but then you got to figure out a way to sell, the 3/4 scale calves to, guys like us and new time buyers too. 100%. Like, you got to do more. You got to do more. At the end of the day. So, um, let's bring this down real quick. Let me bring you guys down. Let's see. Make me bigger. How do I do it? There we go. Got to get used to that, guys. Let me let me see here. I'm going to share my screen because we just got this emailed to us. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And this was from Joe. Let's see if we can zoom in here a little bit. So this is Joe's WrestleFest multi-cade cabinet. Let's do this real quick. I'm a little bit bigger. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. All right. So, Joe, let's go, dude. Now, this looks pretty neat. Something different. I would add definitely just looking at this, man, I would definitely add a couple coin doors here on the front. But that's just me. Is this a custom build? Because this looks a little bit wider. Um, Yeah, that's what I would do. Maybe get like because that marquee is going to be a lot bigger. Maybe get something like a Joe Sabos marquee, but this looks pretty cool. Look at they got that like those grills almost look like real because they're like they're vented or whatever. That looks pretty cool. I like that. It's not like a rise. He's got the like he's over here. He's got the extended booster riser for the big buck hunter. You gotta have that if you don't have the deluxe. But this is neat. This is neat. It'd be look cool with the lights off too, because we can see all these buttons pop and stuff. But yeah, like just get some coin doors for this thing, and you'd be ready to roll. Arcade1up does sell those deluxe light up coin doors for $30 if you wanted to do that. Otherwise, I think that the regular ones are 15. Oh yeah, this is like a whole custom build. Look at this thing; it's a beast. That looks really cool. Yeah, that looks really cool. It'd be cool to play like like WrestleFest and some stuff on there. Oh, and here's a shot of the whole bar. Look at that. All right, we got Big Blue, we got XL Golden Tee, NBA Jam, Pac Man, Turtles, and then look at that big buck hunter just towering over everything. And then they got that multi K. Now, how many games are on that multi K? Can you answer? Can you answer us that if you're still here? Ezekiel, did you send me an email too? Is everybody sending me emails, or is this Ezekiel's? No, I'm just kidding. This is well, Joe. Thank you for showing that to us, man. Let me bring this down real quick. Oh, I can replace screen share. Oh, wait, hold on. That's kind of well. I can't technically. Well, wait a second. Hold on. Let me try something new. Restream's doing a lot of cool stuff, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep up with the times, guys. And let me try to do this real quick. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna knock your socks off with what I'm about to do. I'm gonna double click here. Oh my God, Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, you are just absolutely phenomenal, kid. Dude, if you can do this, Ezekiel, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at this thing because I'm drooling right now. All right, here's what I can do. I can replace screen sharing, right? Boom. Did that work? Oh, that worked. Guys, look at this thing. Holy cow. Ezekiel, this should have been in the thumbnail, kid. You should have contacted me before. I would have put this in the thumbnail. Oh my God. So is this in a Mortal Kombat cab? Because I see the button scheme like right here. Dude, this looks incredible. Ezekiel, can you make this? Like, how talented are you? I need to get you on the show. I made a mock-up of WrestleMania. Unreal, dude. I need to use this for a future thumbnail. Yes, C. North just said, take my money. Ezekiel, can you do this? Please let us know. Holy cow, let me zoom out a little bit. Guys, this looks that purple trim. Where's Mrs. Cornercade? I gotta get some confirmation here. I'm gonna shoot a text out. Okay. I asked her if she's awake and if she can come in the chat. Yeah, this looks freaking unreal, dude. Okay, here we go. Yes, and MK, the wrestle is game is used the same button setup as MK. Okay, cool. Yeah, we need to do this. Oh my god, we need to do this. Like this is insane. Like this is so cool looking. What would there be anything else on this, or is it just it doesn't even matter. Just do this. Beautiful cab. It's literally criminal. Ezekiel, you got 10 people that want to buy it right now. Like that's insane. Oh man, this looks unreal. Like, oh my god, this is cool. This is some cool stuff right here. Holy cow. This is dope, man. Ezekiel, you did a bang up job. Do you have any other mock-ups that you made at all? I mean, look at the bezel. I'll zoom in here. This looks insane. Yeah, just like how I remembered it, man. You're facing three guys on your road to win the WWF title, the Intercontinental title. So the speaker girl covers. I mean, Ezekiel, we gotta collab together with Mrs. Cornercade, and we gotta make this happen. What do you say? What do you say, kid? I will get an MK cab if you if you can help me like get I need the guts, Ezekiel. If you can get me the guts, come over, man. You can come over. You can play the Cornercade. I don't care. If you can get me the guts, man, we can totally do this. I can hit up Joe Sabos. We can get the artwork. Oh God, Ezekiel, keep them coming. We're gonna change the thumbnail to Ezekiel's mock-ups. Yes, I think you should show them, by the way. I think you should. I think that'd be very fun. In fact, if you wanted to call in and talk about it, that would even be more cool. I was gonna end the show, but Ezekiel just blew us away with this. Yes, shut up and take my life savings, please. Unreal, Ezekiel. Let me just zoom out real quick so you guys can see this again. This looks insane. Yes, everybody wants. Yeah, exactly. Let's do Ezekiel. We're gonna do a new show. It's called Mockup Mondays. Everything Arcade1up can't do, we got you, community. We're gonna do it for you. Unreal. You're telling me this wouldn't sell? Obviously, you'd have to change it to WWE. Get the f out kind of thing. Like, but you're telling me the World Wrestling, the World Wrestling Entertainment wouldn't sell to any retailer? Are you out of your mind? Hey, keep the camera off. Don't worry. We just need to hear your voice. You're calling into the show like an old school radio show, man. You're just gonna talk about it, explain it, have fun. Don't worry about it, man. Yes, we used to play this game as kids. Like, listen, the black and purple team molding, the Undertaker popping on this thing. Like when I saw, my friends, wrestle. Should we bring that back up? I got so many tabs open now. I would love to compare the two. I mean, when I saw, I mean, it looks so cool. Let's see if I can bring that back. I got 100 different like, let's get this show under control here. Yes, this is the one. Okay. Wow, just like looking at it, unreal. So there's an extra button. I see. Okay, so that's what okay. So let's see here. Can I share two things at once? No, I don't think I can. Darn it. Let's see. Maybe I can add some. No, this would be way off topic of the show. Okay, Ezekiel's telling me to check my email. So hold on. Damian Williams is like mock-up montages. Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust. 100%, dude. Oh my god. It's so funny. So he's gonna I gotta save this, dude. I gotta use this. Like Ezekiel, this is unreal. Look at check his email. Faisal's like, check his email. Are you guys waiting for anticipation? Let's go. So funny. Okay. You guys are making me laugh, dude. I was comparing this WrestleMania to the other WrestleMania. So hold on, let's back the bus up, guys. You guys didn't know you can always send stuff into the show. You guys know that, right? All right, let's see here. Let's make me normal here. Okay, let's check the email. Oh my god, Ezekiel, you're gonna make everybody go nuts. This is so funny. Hold on, my slow computer is loading. Okay, guys, are you excited to see this? Okay, hold on. Guys, this is gonna be awesome. Oh my god, the chat is blowing up. I love it. Ezekiel, you always make the party start, man. All right, let's see here. Let's share the screen. This is Mockup Mondays. All right, let's rotate me here. All right, there you go, guys. This is the Punisher. Look at this thing. So, okay, let's dissect the cab. Let's go from the top here. Look at that marquee. It's in a big blue form factor. That's the one thing. It's like the Punisher. That game is locked, sealed, and is done. But man, this looks cool. This, they got that bigger control panel that comes out, and this is how the Big Blue should have been. This is how it should have been constructed because that's how it is. So that looks beautiful. Look at that thing, guys. Chat, what do you think? Chat, what do you think of the Punisher Big Blue Deluxe 100%? Oh yes, let's go, man. We got another one. Let's go. Let's see. Let me pick this one. This is gonna go crazy, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Vic Vicious with a $4.99 super chat. I was about to get ready to go to bed, and now I'm up looking at him. WrestleMania. Let's go. Vic Vicious, thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. Huge. Your guys' super chats, your likes, your views, really, they go so far for us doing this cool, wacky stuff in the arcade. So I always appreciate it, guys. I always appreciate it. This Punisher came out in that form factor. This is the original thing. This looks so cool. Oh my God. This is Ezekiel. We got to do Mockup Mondays now. 100%. We got to dedicate like a 30-minute show. You're going to have to spend the week making some mock-ups, and we're going to have to present them on the show live. Like what Arcade1up could be if they didn't depend on the retailer. Mike Hawkard says, when you balance roster availability versus fan interest, and Arcade1up with a remastered No Mercy would be the best e-com choice for Arcade1up. WrestleFest is a great game, but would be a net negative. Interesting thoughts. I don't know, you don't want to change the roster or anything like that. Like it would be cool to have like, the Stone Cold and stuff, but you got to keep it. You got to keep it original for that. Like C North is blown away. He said, "Wow, look at that." Oh man. Yeah. Oh my God, Ezekiel. Let me tell you something. You make a mock-up Gauntlet Dark Legacy, Mrs. Corner K is going to shit her pants. I'm speaking from her 100%. Like, I just knocked the mic right out. She's going to shit her pants if you do one of those. I'm telling you, it's one of her favorite games. Mike Hawkard says that Punisher is dope. 100%. Nicholas Diorio, Cornercade, it's time to get corrupted by pinball. I don't know, with all these things, all these mod projects now, it's gonna be crazy. I don't know if I can do the pinball now. Okay, I got one more, guys. So that was the Punisher. But guys, let's. Oh, you saw a little Sega logo. Let's click on this guy. Oh, look at that. So this is the Spider-Man. Now it's in a Big Blue. This is a Spider-Man game. So this is really cool. I don't know if Arcade1up will ever be able to do something like this, but this is like a beat 'em up. This one's really dope too. But yeah, take a look. Sega. Scrolling down, it's got that big 4-player control panel. Really cool stuff, man. Is this what you do on your free time, buddy? That is awesome. There is the Spider-Man game. Guys, what do you think about that? Oh, that's for PD7. Oh, so wait. Don't get him started. He'll be like, Arcade1up's coming out with this. Stop it now. I know he's a big fan of this one. This one's really cool. That email is 2 mock-ups. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, 100%, man. That's what we would say. That's dope. That's on fire. Like, yeah, it's never gonna happen, but it'd be beautiful. It'd be absolutely beautiful, for sure. Grimes said, "I've seen a Simpsons cab made into a Gauntlet cab on Marketplace. That's pretty cool. It's like the same kind of like body style, form factor. I mean, Gauntlet would go good in this Big Blue too. Yeah, Vic Vicious. I mean, look at that. That marquee is just insane. Insane. That would be really cool. God, there's so much possibilities. I mean, this really get your mind started, doesn't it? Oh man, what could be? Vic Vicious said, "That's how I'm modding my Big Blue Darkstalker 6 next. We don't need 1-up. We just need a mod, baby." That's true. We really just need them for the shell. Now it's interesting to see that this Big Blue is different from the other Big Blue, because if you look at this one has that piece sticking out in the middle. So Ezekiel, why did you not do that for this one? Is that just different form factors? This would be more. Wouldn't this be in the style of a Konami, like X-Men beat 'em up and stuff like that, or am I totally wrong? Stan Lee is smiling right now, 100%, man. Dude, so cool, man. That is some cool stuff. I appreciate Ezekiel for sharing that stuff on the show here. Let me stop sharing. Let me see if there's anything else in the mailbox. Let's see. Let's take a look, guys. Let's bring you back in the building. Oh man, let's see. Oh man, that was exciting, dude. That WrestleMania though, Ezekiel, we got to figure out a way for us to do that. That just hits like that purple, man. That just hits. We gotta figure this out because I can't take my mind off of that. That's unreal, guys. I'm like just waiting to see if he'll send me something. I don't want to end the show because I'm just waiting to see if he'll send me something else here. Because Spider-Man didn't have that one piece. Only Big Blues had that. Okay, thank you. Passing arcade knowledge on the way. Richie's Cavs Retrocade. Thank you for stopping by, man. It says evening. You missed one hell of a show, man. We're just wrapping things up, man. We got to watch the replay. But as we do, you guys should give this video a like 100%. We have 59 people in here. We're chilling and chatting on this Thursday night, guys. We're having fun. Yeah, I mean, it gets your head starting to think like, what could be? I think Ezekiel, we got to do like a Mockup Monday show, like 100%, man. Like you got to send some mock-ups in, even if you don't want to come on, and we got to talk about it. Like that would be cool. Like what if kind of thing. What if? Hey, there's no need to be sorry, Mike. I'm just giving you a hard one. So anybody got anything else that they wanted to bring up? We talked about. Oh man, C North is doing the count and 140 subs away from 2K. Let's go. Never thought those words would ever come out of the mouth of this one. It's really cool. It's tribute to you guys and your support every day. We're just out here talking. I'm just a super fan, guys, and I'm blessed enough to have a really cool arcade room that me and my wife and my family share. And to the home arcade companies and to you. Oh God, he's saying check your email. Like you never want to see Ezekiel saying that. Jay says I'm 150 more turned on right now. That's insane. We got stuff incoming. Let's go. Okay, let's check this, guys, real quick. Oh my god. I flipped. Richie says I flipped I flipped a coin on the Super Sprint Limited Edition. Yeah, that thing is sick, and we talked about that. That is something I would love to have in the arcade. Let's see, we got more mock-ups coming in hot here. Oh, you guys are gonna go bananas over this. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. I wish I could. I don't want to show this while ruining. Okay, let me save this because I want this to be a surprise because you can kind of see something else in there. So give me just a second. These look incredible, and I would go ape shit over both of these. Let me just hold on. Let me save these guys real quick. I know it's not good radio right here. What you're seeing. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Jesus, this brings a smile to my face, dude, because it's actually one of the games that I want, and Numbskull is doing this. Oh man, yes, that would be insane. I'm all in on the Arcade1up version, but we'll see. Vivix real quick says, Danny, look at that Blitz cap. It's already got the purple trim with the 99 2-player deck. Imagine as a WrestleMania. Yes, you are 1,000% right. But I don't wanna ruin. I'm looking at it right now. I don't want to ruin the Blitz. We did the Speaker Girl cover. We did the 2-player mod. We did the Joe Sable's marquee. I want that deluxe form factor in a WrestleMania. That would be cool. Like, Damian Williams, he's like, my body is ready. I'm naked. I'm going crazy. I'm ready to bust. Like, this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, before we get to that, guys, before we get to that, we gotta hit this right here real quick. Provolone Joe, thank you so very much. Your 999 super chat. Joe is in the house. He says, thanks for letting me share my arcade room. I'm not a new viewer. I've been watching you since you started filming your shorts while your wife was playing machines. Provolone Joe, do you not speak up? I'm sorry. You've been here since the get-go, so you have been here since the original day one crew member. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That name just didn't sound familiar to me at all. He can never catch a live stream. Man, that's nuts. I know we go late sometimes, guys, but hey, I gotta tune out because sometimes I get a little excited and my kid's sleeping outside the door there. We got 2 kids, we got 2 toddlers, and that's why Mrs. Cornercade sometimes is not here on the show because she's got to take care of the kids to get them in bed. But like my daughter will be sleeping till she'll be up till like 11 o'clock. Like these kids just do not go to bed. As they get a little bit older, we'll be able to come on a little bit earlier, like 7, 8 o'clock, so you guys can catch our streams. But Joe, long and short, thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. And guys, yes, actually, Big Vicious is right. Hey, shit, just buy another Blitz, dude. They're like cheap as hell right now. You are not wrong at all. The only thing is the risers. We're trying to get off of the riser, but maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Let me take a look at that purple trim real quick. Yeah, okay, let's do that. That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea, Big Vicious. I'm not gonna lie. Calvin Wong here, real quick, and we got the mock-ups, guys. So stay tuned here. Okay, so this is her feedback. Okay, hold on. I'm texting her right now. I know this is not good radio right here, but it says, "I'm watching a show. I popped in for a minute, but meh. Don't forget to plug Amelia's tablet in. You're so loud." That's the feedback. I said, you need to let the community know. We need to see what's going on. So hold on 1 minute. I wish she was here. she's so funny, dude. I think she totally missed the WrestleMania. Like, it went over her head. But she doesn't have nostalgia for that. I think when she plays it, she'll love it. Yes, Profilo Jones, smash that like 100%. Yo, we get 67 people in the house. Give this video a like. Jay has taken one of our advices. He says, I got my Gobi light set up and I love it, dudes. Thanks for inspiring me to take the jump, Danny. Dude, 120%, guys. So these lights can do everything. Just real quick. Trust me, we got the mock-ups coming, guys. These are insane. So right now it's at 50%. You guys won't be able to see it, but that's 100%. But in my arcade, it's like popping. So you can do anything you want with these. And just as like, I don't know, just for an example here, it's all programmed on the phone. So if I did like disco's crazy. Like, look at that. That's insane. Like, they do crazy, crazy things. It's endless, and you can customize it to whatever you want. Like, I can make them to where I'm talking. So if I did like the music, it'll like, maybe it won't. I don't know. It'll do stuff. I can't mess with it live on air, but yeah, these things are great. I absolutely love them. There's a unicorn one somewhere, and there's a carnival. That's kind of I mean, we could go all day with it. We'll just, for viewers' sake, guys, we'll just keep it at the purple, so you don't get like a seizure here. And we'll bring this down here to, so I'm not drowned out here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, show Ezekiel stuff already. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted, guys. That's so funny. Okay, so yeah, where can we find cheap blitzes? I know Ollie's had them and stuff like that. So, okay, let me bring you guys down real quick because you guys want to see these mock-ups, right? Okay, hold on. I was gonna share in something else. So let me do something else because I wanted to surprise it. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta bring you down real quick. Let me bring you down real quick. I put it in an image, and then I gotta find out where that image is. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Hold up. Okay, here we go, guys. This is the first image. Okay, let me get this right. Boom. Guys, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? Let's get it switched around here. This is Narc. Oh, man. Damn, you're so funny. He's like, he couldn't hold out. He's like, come on. While you guys are looking at this, I'll answer this question. How many feet of Govi did you buy? And can you pair? Yes, you can pair them, I believe. I bought 65 feet, and if it's too long, you can't cut these ones. So you just overlap them. That's what I did. I just overlapped them. So a little bit of advice there. Jay says, I have my Govi light set up to black light setting. It would make it look, that would be insane. I was thinking about putting black lights in here. That'd be kind of cool too. Jason says, my mind says no, but my body says yes to this arcade. Let's go, dude. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let me go to this picture and let me zoom in here. So coming up at the top, this thing looks cool. Like, this would be cool. Like, can you imagine Arcade1up doing something like this? Or just at this point, a Buy Stuff Arcades or any home arcade company doing something like this. It looks incredible. Now the button scheme, that I don't know how I would do. That looks like it looks like another Mortal Kombat. I think that would be another Mortal Kombat button scheme. But man, this looks really cool, man. Like, dude, I'm not even like a narc guy, but like I would get this, because it's something new, it's something exciting, it's something different. It's not the same old, same old. The Bally Williams on there, just unbelievable. That's cool, guys. What do you think in the chat, guys? This is Mockup Mondays here. What do you guys think? Let me know. Kev Wong says Dynamo Cab question mark. No, this looks like just a midway form factor. I'm sure it could be in there. McFish just says, Danny, stop with all the candy. My wife already told me to stop screaming. This is Ezekiel's fault. Now this has PD7 written all over 100%. Yeah, PD7 is more the narc guy than I am. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, Vital, like that's just a fact of reality. Like they're not even gonna touch anything like this whatsoever. And I have come to that realization. Yeah. Provolone Joe saying, thinking of turning my spare bedroom into a second arcade. If I do, I'd love to get those lights. Yeah, these lights are cool. Like I'm telling you, lighting sets like it really sets the party going, and getting like neon lights too. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can. Hey, I got the second camera right next to me. Let me hold on. Give me 1 second. I don't know how good of a shot this is gonna pick this up, guys. But what do you think about the narc cab? This looks insane. All of these just in fantasy land, insane. Before I show the second one, guys, let me just show you something real quick. So, you talk about your arcade having neon lights. Now, if I do this, let's see, this thing's still plugged in. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Hopefully this will work. Oh wait, it was already there. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, I forgot. This new restream is a little bit different. Okay, so if I show this that it's not showing, let's see if I can get this to show, guys, because this is what you gotta have this in your arcade too. I don't think is it showing? Okay, it looks like it's not gonna. There we go. Okay, so this right here, gotta have the cornercade sign. I don't know why it's blinking like this. And it's not picking it up too well because it's showing everything pink in here. I have this camera set for tomorrow for our unboxing. But yeah, so there you go right there. But you gotta have some flavor at the end of the day. You gotta have that. So that I thought I'd show that off for you real quick, guys. So we'll get into our second mock-up, guys, and you are gonna absolutely love this one. So let's float over here. Well, at least I think it's dope. My kids would go nuts over this. I'll tell you that much. See if we can share the screen to this guy. Oh, let's see. We got to bring it up. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I got to bring it up in a separate window because they're two separate things. That's how they were saved, and that's okay. Let's go back here. And bada bing, bada boom, guys. It lists one in the room. So let's flip it over. Ghostbusters, guys. Look at this thing. Insane. This is super cool. And this right here, this would be a totally new form factor. We have never seen something like this before. So if I want to zoom in here, I mean, that's cool. That is cool. I would buy this in a millisecond. That's just cool, man. Having that track mode play with like the Ghostbusters, like that theme from like, the 80s, unbelievable. But the real Ghostbusters, I watched this as a kid. So much as a cartoon as a kid. Just looks awesome. The artwork, so cool, man. I would even let the 3-player go. Who cares if the deck's a little bit big? I would get this in a heartbeat. Absolute heartbeat. Guys, what do you think in the chat? Would you be all in on the Ghostbusters? Call it the Ghostbusters Deluxe? Man, yeah, don't cross the streams. Oh my God, look at Ezekiel said I sent 2 more. Just breathe. Just breathe. Ezekiel, you're awesome, man. C North is loving it. Jason's loving it. Mike Hawkers has a question. Any special plans for the upcoming 20th anniversary for the Cornercade? Start thinking of some ideas. It's only 18 years away. Yeah, we'll have a big party. We'll invite each and every one of the viewers can come on and have a blast. Vic Vicious says, "How did they get that curved marquee? That's how the RoboCop looks. I need this now." Yeah, this is just, like, again, another beautiful form factor, and this is like the RoboCop. Yeah, um, I think Arcade1up can do it. They did it for Dragon's Lair. They did that pretty well. I will give them credit for that. So I think this would be very easy for them to make it. Now, will they ever make this? No, they would never. This would never be touched. But look at, I want you everybody to think real quick. Ghostbusters movies coming out. You don't think this would sell? Like that's like right up their wheelhouse. How much does this Ghostbusters IP from the 80s cost? It can't cost that much of an arm and a leg. Ezekiel says this is a modified Dynamo HS5, a Kerr marquee, and custom control panel. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, you could literally just do the Dynamo with a marquee, and I would just keep the 2 players, whatever. But yeah, you could literally do that. Oh, look at Damien wants a GI Joe arcade mock-up. Yeah, that would be cool too. He is all effing in. Let's go. Deviant, I get what you, bro. And yes, the Deviant has arrived. Better late than never. Okay, let me bring this down because, guys, what'd you think of that one? That's so funny, man. Mock-up Monday. We are here in the building. This was one hell of a show, guys. You guys always make this show great. Let me see here. He said, oh my God. Okay. Dude, I can't believe you've been sitting on this stuff and you've never been showing it to anybody. Oh man, this is insane. So this is right. This is both PD7's wheelhouse right here for sure. I'll just do this because it's a little bit easier, guys, than going through all that fiasco from before. So I'll just share the email. I'll bring this guy down real quick. I can't how it does that. Let's see. Yeah, Steve North. Thanks for Steve North says thanks for sharing. He's got a couple more guys, so hang tight. Mike Hawkard says Numbskulls was releasing the original arcade, Ghostbusters arcade. They had the license, at least share it. Yeah. So here's what I have learned about licensing is if one company makes a small like quarter scale or like controller or whatever, another company can make a 3/4 scale. So different sizes, different strokes for different folks. So that wouldn't totally be ruled out. So Arcade1up could do this. Like this is why it's so infuriating because other companies like Numbskull, they have announced that they're going to do a Ghostbusters. So why can't Arcade1up do that in a 3/4 scale? Like why? I don't get it. Okay, let's see here. Julio Hernandez, you said you want RoboCop. Is that what you're asking? Says, good evening, peeps. Just got home, had family over out of town. I'll catch the stream on my way to work tomorrow. Julio, you might want to stick around because I'm gonna share this mock up, and you might. Oh, okay, that's right. Let's go, dude. That's exactly what it is. It's a RoboCop, man. Unreal. So this is the same kind of body style as the Ghostbusters. Um, this looks really cool too. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Jay says yes to Narc and yes to Ghostbusters, 100%. Yeah, look at Julio. I told you to stick around, kid. All right, let's take a look at this guy real quick. Data East, got the Dynamo, 6-button kind of thing. This would be so easy for them to make. I mean, literally, you're just changing the marquee from just put the Robo or not the RoboCop, the Dragon's Lair marquee in there and call it a day. Like, dude, it's very easy. Zero developmental cost on this thing. Like, man, insane. Yeah, Primal Rage will be cool. Yeah, and exactly, Jason. These are just killer skills, man. Ezekiel just coming in hot, man, with these mock-ups. This is insane. This is literally insane. I gotta put this in the thumbnails as mock-up craziness because we were talking about combining X-Men 97 doing something else. I mean, this fits right in the wheelhouse, man. So Mike Hawkard says if Shiloh has license to a 1/6 Silver Strike confirmed by him already, it is almost certain Arcade1up has the license for a larger form factor. One would think 100%. I don't know. I don't know. One would think, right? One would think. I got to get Shiloh on. He's a riot, man. He makes me laugh, dude. Whenever I'm watching the streams that he's on, he's just so funny, dude. Like it'd be great to just ask him questions because, like, they could do any of this stuff. So if they can do it, what is Arcade1up doing? Like, I don't get it. Oh, we sell to the retail. Okay, screw the retailers. Like, sell somewhere else. Sell to the retailers and sell privately too. Like, good God, man. If you guys released a RoboCop, the thing wouldn't even sit on a shelf in a factory at all or a warehouse. The thing would be gone, sold out day one, and people would want it. Like, it's just ludicrous to think that. Like, come on, man. Jeez Louise. Okay, I got one more guy to show you. You're going to see it real quick. I'll bring it up here. Superman is in the house, dude. Let's go. This one looks crazy cool. That's a Taito cabinet. Like, oh man, look at this thing. That's awesome. That looks gorgeous. Chat, what do you think? You like this? Ezekiel says, the background for these mock-ups, I took inspiration from the OG flyers for those games. Oh, that's super cool. That's super cool, man. What an art package, 100%. Like, can you imagine this being on like an M piece? Like, that looks incredible. Damien says, yeah, PD7 would go broke messing with Ezekiel's mock-up cabs. Yeah, 100%, dude. I should send you some ideas for mock-ups for us. That would be really cool. Because this is like PD7's wheelhouse, dude. Narc, Superman, Spider-Man. Like, he's always been talking about that stuff. This is really cool. Yeah, this is some real cool stuff, man. I'm just reading the chat here. This is awesome. He's got one more, I believe, guys. Let me take this down real quick. Guys, do you want to see it? Do you want to see the last mock-up? He's got one more. That's it. Let's take a look here. Let me tap it in here. I haven't seen this yet. Oh yeah, this is hilarious. Acclaim, dude. This would be something different. Oh man. Vic Vicious. Maybe we can make that happen for you. Ezekiel, what do you think? Should we make it happen for Vic Vicious? Let's take a look here, guys. Let's see where we're at. Let's share the screen. Well, Vic, I think your dreams have become a reality. Let's switch this over here. Look at that. A Batman Forever cab. Oh, man. Oh, man. Now, that's pretty cool. That's something different, right? You haven't seen that. Yeah, Moon Patrol. I don't think so. Yeah, Damian Williams. We got one more, dude. This is insane. This blew my mind. I absolutely love it. I got to put this in the thumbnail, Ezekiel. I'm sorry. I gotta change direction here for sure. Let's see. Says unless Mike Hawker says unless there's a New Wave Toys Golden Sea GRS trackball, it'll just be a big test for the eventual full size Silver Strike from New Wave Toys. He did say they were working on something full size. That's a good. That would be cool. Full size, like 3/4 scale Silver Strike. That'd be gone in a heartbeat for me. But we got this beautiful looking form factor and cab and the Batman Forever, dude. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you think about this? Oh man. Wow, 2 people spoke the cabs into existence. Yeah, that was fast, right? He just thought that up right away. Mike Hawker says Contra is one of those cabs that would need a vertical monitor to be arcade authentic. Although the best Contra games are horizontal. Same thing with Blades of Steel. Yeah, good point. Good point. Oh man, these Ezekiel, thank you so much, man, for showing these things off. This is an unreal show. Like you just extended the show by an hour. That is insane. You doubled our show, Ezekiel. I appreciate it. Guys, what do you think about this Batman cab? These have been what was your favorite cab that we shown here? Mine's got to go to WrestleMania. That thing was just insane. WrestleMania cab, that was the creme de la creme right there. And which we were talking about it. We got to make this in. We got to we gotta make this into fruition, dude. We gotta do something. Ezekiel, I don't know, man. We gotta do something here at the end of the day. That looks so cool. Like they all just blew my mind. Um, yeah, let's do this, man. Bump it, bump it, bump it. Vic Vicious with a $4.99 super chat. How do we get these mock-ups into our home arcades? We're praying, man. We're praying. Vic Vicious, thank you so much for that $4.99 super chat. Always supporting the channel. Really, really do appreciate it. You got to ask our man Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, how do we do it? How do we get these cabs into our home arcades, man? Can you imagine having all of them? Like, those are such unique titles. And one would think, like, Spider-Man, Batman, like all of these, like just no Ghostbusters, all this stuff is known to a Walmart, a retailer, a Best Buy, Menards, Home Depot, wherever these things are sold. Like these are all like known things. Everybody knows who Spider-Man is. Everybody knows who the Ghostbusters are. Everybody knows Batman. Like, how do you not? Everybody knows RoboCop. Like, how do you not? These are easy slam dunk things. Oh my goodness. Provolone Joe says, I'm a huge wrestling fan, so my vote goes to WrestleMania mock-up. Yeah, that's where my vote is too. I'm a huge wrestling fan too. 100%. That Batman control deck is sick. Oh man, it's insanity. That's what this is. It's insanity. Julio Hernandez has a question here. He says, would do you rather buy quality over affordability? Of course, depending on the title. I want to be able to get the title, the official title, in my home arcade. I can make it better. That's not a problem for me. I can swap out the marquee. I can get better sticks and buttons. I can put up light up coin door. I want to get the title in. So, one would say quality, but if need be in a pinch, I would rather do the quality, or no, I'd rather do the affordability over quality, 100%. Like, I want to be able to get these titles in because I can change them. Like I said, we've modded things. Everybody can mod. We show you how to mod. It's very easy. It's very simple. We've done the Joe Sabos marquees mods on the channel, made videos. We've done the buttons, modding those out, showing videos on the channel, showing you how to make things into a deluxe form factor, get rid of the risers. Which, speaking of which, G.I. Joel has a surprise for us, and we are going to turn that X-Men, and we're going to make it a little bit higher. He's sending us a taller riser. So that'll be really exciting. Very exciting about that. Miss Corner Kate will be thrilled. Probably make a video of it to show you the different options, because over at G.I. Joel's website now, he's offering all these different options. You got a deluxe, let's pop over there since we got the time here. Let me just show you real quick. In 1 second here. I'm going to share this with you guys so you guys can see there's a lot of different options. So you guys can actually see what I'm talking about live. Let me share the screen here. Okay, let's see here. So if we go here, so he's got the new deluxe boosters, which these are awesome because they're inline boosters. So it'll raise it up, select the size 4 inches, select your color if you want. Like, this would be perfect. I wish I would have kept the Atari 50th, because this would have been a perfect addition for the Atari 50th, because all you needed is to boost it up just a little bit. And look, sure as shit, there's the Atari 50th right there. Black booster, Galaga, Classic 81, Pac-Man, NBA Jam, like all these things. So this is a really just ingenious idea. $50, boom, raise it up. And then we'll do a quick view this here. So this is that T2 deluxe now conversion kit. So that looks gorgeous. Like, what I would do here straight up is I would get rid of this T2, black vinyl that, and put a coin door on here. It would look absolutely incredible. Like, this would have made me kept Terminator. So damn it. I wish I had this before, but you can select your size here. You can actually minus 2 inches. So if you want to bring it down a little bit, ingenious idea. So I'll bring it to 11 inches. You know how those Star Wars and other cabs had a little bit bigger risers. 13 inches is standard. You can bust it up if you want to do extra 2 inches, 15 inches to bring it up, and then an extra 4 would be 17 inches. So great ideas here by throwing out there. And then we got the tall boy conversion kit here. And this, again, for the Star Wars is a little bit better. So you can select your edge size. So if you wanted to bring Star Wars down a little bit, you could. That's a great idea. Not everybody's super tall. Maybe they want them in line with much of their other cabinets, but this is for Tron and Star Wars to make, a Tron or Star Wars into a deluxe. Awesome idea, dude. I would have done that with my Tron in a heartbeat now that I'm looking at it. Damn, well, you're just a little bit late with these products, but I really do appreciate it. And this is the one that I have. Joel does incredible stuff here. So this is going to be for everything that you need to do. Select a size, and then boom, he's got all the sizes here too. So if you want to raise them up even higher, you can. And what we'll do is we'll probably make a video of the conversion kit to give you guys more content to view. But this is just insanity. Really, really cool stuff by G.I. Joel. Go check him out if you guys haven't already. Let me stop sharing that. Bring you guys back in the building here. Oh, let's see where we left off. Provolone Joe says, Danny, are you still thinking of getting the At Games Legends 4K? I still have the Arcade1up Marvel Pinball. It gave out, and I really enjoyed it, all things considered. Also, the height is nice. Yeah, so I was thinking about, off of the arcade here, and just kind of vision this, guys. We have it goes into a hallway. There's 2 closets on each side. And then there's the bathroom. So I was thinking about putting taking the closet doors off and putting 4, 2 pinballs next to each other and having 4 pinballs. So it's gonna be like pinball way right there. And we'll put a bunch of artwork up. We'll just transform everything real nice. But that again is if Arcade1up pinball can become affordable, because I would look, $2.99, $3.99 would be beautiful. I think we'd have a lot of fun with it still. I get it. The At Games Legends pinball blows everything out of the water. It's not even close. But I can't. It's gonna come out way too much where you won't even be able to get to the bathroom. Like it'll block off the hallway, so it's too big. It's almost too good. That makes sense. I took the measurements and it didn't work right. So the Arcade1up ones fit great. Or we could do that stuff and just do like deluxe cabinets or something. I don't know. I'd like to add pinball. I think my wife would love it a lot. Giovanni says, back to my previous comment about Sam's Club. I guess the best time to buy home arcades is around September, November time. Again, I don't know how true this is. I just assume my manager knows for sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's a great question. It looks like Arcade1 is more of like a holiday company where they come out with everything in October, November, and then they get it in right for Q4, and that's it. And then they just sell during that time, which stinks because then you're waiting around the rest of the year. Yeah, so I answered that question, Provolone Joe. So I'm leaning towards the Arcade1up pinball just for the affordability. I mean, if I had the space, I would do an At Game. We would both do Attack from Mars, At Games Legends 4K 100%. Like that's the best of the best. But yeah, so like the length of like even the HD At Games is 44 inches. It would come out a little bit more than the 36-inch length Arcade1up one. So just for preferences, I think those will be able to just squeeze in. And Vic Vicious says, Ezekiel, we need an aliens mock-up ASAP. Yeah, it'd be great. We need to do something, Ezekiel. We got to partner up and do like Mockup Mondays or something. We got to do something cool. That'd be fun. And I guess it sits low. So you know what they're saying. The At Games HD is low. Like, and that was one of my concerns. I didn't want to hunch over while playing this. Is the Arcade1up one like? Is it like at the hips? Can you hit the buttons on it pretty good? But guys, yeah. So, dude, what a show! I'm blown away, guys. I just maxed out tonight. You guys, just unbelievable support. The chat was on fire. The super chats were flowing. Ezekiel coming in hot with those mock-ups. My God, guys, Super Sprint is here. It's ready to rock. It's ready to roll. Guys, you're going to have to tune into the Super Game Room dudes tomorrow because there's going to be hella questions going on for those guys because we want to know if these can fit into, somebody asked that for me. I think I'm going to be working during then, but somebody asked that question if I can't get there. Can Super Sprint fit in Fast and Furious, for example? Is that possible to have 2 wheels? Like, that'd be kind of cool looking, wouldn't it? Shit, I have 2 of them. I could take one and do that. Like, that would be super cool. So we want to know that. And guys, that WrestleMania, dude, my friend's gonna get something really, really cool, which spurred into a whole Arcade1up discussion about WrestleMania. I would absolutely want a conversion WrestleMania cab. Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger. Like, we have to do this. It's not an option. Like, this is a mission, and we gotta accomplish it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We got 53 people still with us. Please give this video a like on your way out, guys. Leave a comment down below. What did you think of all this madness that we went through? Oh my god, the show was so big I had to change the thumbnail a little bit because this is just unreal stuff that we went through. Ezekiel, thank you again so much for sharing that stuff. Thank you for everybody that's super chatting. Thank you for everybody keeping the comments going. Keep them going even after the show, guys. Catch the replay. Leave a comment down below. Give this video a like on your way out. As always, guys, this is Danny from the Cornercade, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace.